lot of the talk has been that Jade Cargill doesn't look any better. You know, she's coming in, she's doing like 3 moves, getting wins, and it's just like, you know, we kept her off TV for so long, just now to be doing squash matches or squash match type appearances, and has she actually got better? And I cannot lie to you guys, I was about 1 week out for maybe just coming out and saying, I don't know if she's actually got any better yet. We have new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Yes, if you watched Backlash, you would have seen Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. They rose to the top of the mountain and they are the Women's Tag Team Champions. And it feels good. It feels right. I feel like it's been an organic kind of meshing of these two absolute powerhouses. Of course, stick Naomi in there. You've got the big 3. Unfortunately, Naomi didn't get her job done at Backlash. She didn't win the WWE Women's Championship, but the tag team did. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, and it was so good to see. Now, the match, it's come under some scrutiny from some sides of the fan base. Some people said that, you know, it wasn't quite meshing between all the ladies involved. I think there were elements of that. To be honest, I think the referee had a part to play in those bits where things just didn't quite look smooth. And generally, I think, you know, when you're putting someone that is still new to the product, in terms of new to wrestling, relatively new to wrestling, that is, obviously she had a stint in AEW, but new to WWE's way of doing things, new with working with people like Kyrie and Asuka, where there is possibly a language barrier as well. Like, of course, like, you know, they have been kind of running this match on the house show circuit, all the live events, for like maybe about a month-ish now, but I think there is still room for errors under the bright lights when it really matters. But I don't think it was like horrible. I don't think there was like major botches or anything like that. So I'm happy with the match we got, and I'm happy with the outcome, and I think there was some really cool spots here. And what I wanted to get to with this conversation is Jade Cargill. She's the one that's under the spotlight. She's the one that everyone's watching, because we know Kyrie saying, you know, Asuka, Bianca Belair, these are world-renowned names she's got in there as dance partners. Now, Jade Cargill, can she rise to the occasion? A lot of the talk has been that Jade Cargill doesn't look any better. You know, she's coming in, she's doing like 3 moves, getting wins, and it's just like, you know, we kept her off TV for so long, just now to be doing squash matches or squash match type appearances, and has she actually got better? And I cannot lie to you guys, I was about 1 week out for maybe just coming out and saying, I don't know if she's actually got any better yet, you know. But after this match, I can see direction that they're going, and I can see why it's so important to kind of take this direction with Jade Cargill. Now, yes, it's still like a long road. It's gonna be a long road to come with this particular direction, but it's the right direction. Sticking her in a tag team with Bianca Belair, like, even just for Bianca Belair, she has done so much over the last 4 years. This is the last like accolade, the last check, if you like, you know, on her box of women's accolades that she could acquire. So this is great for Bianca Belair, but sticking her alongside someone like Bianca Belair is just absolutely fantastic. She is learning from like a superstar, someone that had a very similar entry into this game like her, you know, from a sports background, not from a wrestling background at all. Learn more or less on the job, you know, via obviously NXT, a fantastic academy, if you like. Jade never had that much, but I still think that, you know, sticking her alongside Bianca Belair, it's almost like, let me hold your hand through this, we'll get through this together, and you can just see that she's blossoming. I would even say there's elements of Bianca Belair that are blossoming because she's with Jade. Like, I think there's more of a stank attitude, more of a confidence, and that's for someone that's calling themselves EST. I have seen certain changes in Bianca Belair, and I think it's only being on screen with someone that looks, again, another beautiful black woman, strong, athletic. Bianca Belair has almost had to kind of step her game up in some respects as well. So I think this has been great for the pair of them. Going back to Jade, I think the hand holding of Bianca Belair just to help her through these matches, putting her in a tag team, is very, very smart. A lot of your favorite wrestlers, they came through as tag teams. They came through in a tag team situation before they found their feet as, you know, the main man or the main woman, whatever the case may be. So I think the tag team way into things before she builds her confidence, develops her moveset, all of that kind of things, I think it's very, very smart. And I think it's a really intelligent way of doing it. The tag team titles is akin to like a mid-card title. It's pretty much like, you know, what AEW done. They came on more or less straight out the gate, developed the TBS title, some said for Jade Cargill, and she won it immediately. She was the inaugural winner, and you know, she's wrestled what, 3 televised matches now at this point for WWE, and is now, you know, again, a women's champion sort of thing, a tag team champion at the very least. So she she attracts gold. It's because of how she looks, because of, you know, her aura and everything like that. But it's coming together, you know, the springboard to enter the ring. These are little things that, you know, we'll laugh at and say like, oh, we're getting excited over a springboard. But this is something that you could see this person has added to their repertoire. There's other stuff in the ring that you could see that, you know, are looking much sharper, looking better. The little tag team move her and Bianca pulled off was excellent as well. So, you know, they're developing chemistry too, which is, you know, as a tag team, it's necessary. The spot with Kyrie, when Kyrie came off, you know, the top rope, she caught her in a powerbomb position, turned around, threw her up, caught her in front of her, and then got her in the position for the Jaded. We've seen her do that in AEW against Sky Blue, I want to say it was, and it was fantastic then. This was immense, like under the bright lights again, in front of that rabid Backlash crowd. The way she just caught her, turned around, the sequence after, you know, a little wrinkling just to kind of get her in position for the Jaded. It was great. And obviously Bianca Belair finished it off with the KOD on Asuka on top of Kyrie. Listen, I think Jade is learning at a rapid speed. I couldn't see it before because they kept giving her the same match. It was literally Jade gets tagged in, Jade goes up against Asuka, Kyrie, etc, etc. They were doing that from before WrestleMania, and any other kind of in-ring appearance she's had, that's practically what she's done until this moment in Backlash. And I said, yeah, because Backlash, you know, 5 matches, 3 hours or just under 3 hours. You're gonna have to work today, Jade. Like, you're gonna have to work. This isn't just, you know, you can come up and do your free moves and Bianca's gonna carry the rest of this match for you. Oh no, you have to work today. And I felt like she worked. I really felt like, you know, we saw some more. And it's a hard position for Jade Cargill as well, because, you know, she is so dominant in her appearance and everything like that. She can't kind of sell too much for some of these people. I think that's maybe the situation they find themselves in as well. So she has to look dominant, but she really put on, you know, a performance which you could see, right, we're moving in the right direction. I'm not saying this is like 5 stars at the Tokyo Dome or anything like that, but we're moving in the right direction. The tag team decision was a very smart one. And we've got new WWE tag team champions for the women's division in Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. I'm happy. I think you guys are happy. I think a lot of us predicted this was going to happen. And I think just watching the match and seeing that, yes, Jade is coming along has probably made me the most happiest out of beyond the outcome of the match. So yeah, let me know what you think down below in the comments of Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair becoming women's tag team champions.